Hey, welcome back to another episode of Two Stall Garage. Today we got very lucky with our 7.3 liter Ford turbo diesel. You're not going to want to miss what we find. The fuel mileage literally just fell off the cliff on this in the last day. And it's the 7.3 liter turbo diesel. Just like I said, it's a 1994 model pickup truck. It's the crew cab, it's the dually. So it's a hot commodity, you could say. And this morning, flipped open the hood while it was idling, put my hand over, completely covered up the air breather opening, and there was no suction whatsoever. And that's not good. Recipe for disaster. So today, while we're here, not while we're here, but today, because we have to, we're going to take this off. We're going to see what we find in there. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't you just drop it right down into the hot engine bay? What in the world is going on with this Harbor Freight tool set, huh? So I'll be back. Whoop. All right. Here we go. Don't forget that up there. Oh boy. Looks like we lost the socket off of that. Oh boy, fishing time. Do you see anywhere? How's this happen? You guys see where it went? I'm just fishing in the dark right now. Even though the sun is shining, I don't know where it went. Definitely not on the ground. Grabbed another 11. Just in case you're wondering, we've got Moose out here and Crystal. Crystal likes the camera. Okay, let's try this again. You gotta get down there, Crystal. Silly cat. Make sure we don't lose our nuts and washers here. Don't want to do that. Yeah, the fuel mileage just dropped right off. We used up about a quarter tank of fuel driving 30 miles, believe it or not. Okay. Got the clamp right here holding the intake hose onto the turbo breather, I should say. Grab a wrench instead of this thing. Moose is standing right on the back of my chair. He doesn't want to be remotely away from us. That is love. We're going to get right around to checking the oil on this after we check out what's underneath this breather, what's inside the breather. This thing has about 117,000 miles on it. So not a whole lot. That's off. All right, we're getting somewhere. Oh boy. I'm gonna see if I can get you guys up here for the close-up. All right, I can already see some junk. I'm assuming it's gonna be stuffed full. What in the world? It's not. Look at how bent that is. Wowzers. Well, hold it up to the light here. Well, this thing has seen its better days by about, I don't know how many miles you want to count. Foam part of the filter. All right, well, let's get rid of that. Let's keep looking in here. Got you can see. Let's take this off completely. Let's see if we can get that off in there. Okay, I can look through this. I can see light. Everything looks fine. Clean on top, of course. We'll go ahead and set this off to the side here. Not too dirty. The hoses are clear. Everything looks good. Let's see if we can spin this baby over. Turbo still sounds completely clean and free. So with that said, this is your culprit. I've never seen an air filter this bad before. Low mile truck. I'm gonna go ahead and chalk this one up to my bad. This truck hardly gets driven, and I just never thought there was enough miles on it to even worry about the air filter. So with that said, my bad. Almost lost a really nice truck. I'm just gonna give you guys a look at it real quick. Material things are not important, but this is the quad cab dually truck with the turbo diesel. Everything's in good shape. You gotta love these things. I am so glad we didn't lose it, and we're gonna keep this thing working on the farm and on the highway. So with that said, I'm gonna put the new filter on, we're gonna fire it up, and I'll bring you guys along for that. I gotta go ahead and go to the store real quick. Well, it seemed like it was just a minute, but it's actually been a couple of days. We had some winter weather, so we're gonna go out and take care of this early this morning. Well, here we are out here this early morning, and it snowed. We didn't make it back out right away. You can definitely see that that was a bad thing. So thankfully there's not a lot of snow under here at all. We're gonna go ahead and get this put back on, and we're gonna fire this up and use it this early morning. Let's brush this off here. It's amazing how it goes from 60 degrees to 1 yesterday morning. Today it's got to be a little warmer than that, but let's get rid of this old filter. See if we can find our tools over here. I connected them all up to a magnet, so hopefully they'd still be there. Yeah. Don't leave your tools out. Not cool. One. There's some bolts, some nuts, I mean. Screwdriver. It's a little chilly out. See if we can find another socket. Wrench. That's it. So let's get back here. All right, got all the tools back. What a silly thing to do, leave them outside. These are just backup tools, but they're still valuable. We've got our nuts, we've got our washers right here. Heated those up real good, dried them off. I'm gonna go grab the filter. All right, we got the Napa Gold filter right here, 6255. It's gonna be for the 7.3 with the K VIN number. And it is most definitely the wrong one. So, back to the drawing board we go. Darn it. Well, here we are, day 3 or 4. I'm not really sure. We finally got the right filter, and we're going to be optimistic here, but it's been snowing and the engine bay is filled up with snow, so we're going to have to clean out the snow. It's not a good situation, but let's just get it done, be positive, and get this thing back up and running. Hey, Merle, buddy. We've got tools over here. Okay, there's all our tools. If you ever want it to snow, just leave your important truck unprotected from the elements. Goodness. Out all the snow right now, and I'm gonna have to go get probably like a washcloth or something. Got our little detailing brush here. This is gonna help us get the rest of the snow out. I would show you guys this, but I'm just sweeping up the snow and getting it right out into the intake here. Probably not exactly what you want to do with your detail brush, but it's not exactly what you want to do with your engine either. So let's get this all out of here. There we go. Gonna take our filter out. It's a Wix 46317. This is exactly what it looks like here. There we go. Let's grab our housing. I'm just going to go ahead and reline this up with the studs. Get it down there into the filter, or I'm sorry, into the turbo housing. Be careful when you do this, it's a little bit tight. There we go. There's one more hose on this side that I gotta connect. Start putting our washers and nuts on. You've been watching for a while, you know that I've got butterfingers over here, so I'm gonna be careful not to do that. I'm sure we've got nuts that'll fit, but I'd rather not have to go looking for them. It's cold out here. just save on any ice getting built up on that battery there. And this one, just brushing off the turbo area here. Okay, we've got everything hooked up. We've got everything secured. Turbo is all hooked up to the intake. Intake is secured. Secondary hose is secured as well. So, in case you ever wondered where that sound was coming from when we started our videos, it's from this 7.3 truck right here. So let's get it started. Letting the glow plugs do their thing. We're gonna let the glow plugs do their thing twice, actually. Got a couple yellow top Optimas in here. Should fire up, but we've got about 6 out of the 8 glow plugs that are good. 2 of them definitely need to be replaced. All right, that was 2 times. We're gonna let the glow plugs go 1 more time. We're gonna hit it again. Belt stayed on, everything like that. Something you can worry about sometimes if you got snow in your engine bay. Everything's looking good. Except the fact that we left the engine bay open enough for snow to get in, but to my credit, it was down and the wind took it up. Should have latched it though. For today's episode of Two Stall Garage. I'm going to go inside and warm up. Hit the subscribe button if you would for us. Thanks so much. Have a good day.